So guys, this will be a video of me playing Bladedancer and giving you all sorts of commentary on all of the skills. I took the second PvP trainer because I need him to hit my ass a few times. So I just call this guy Bob because I can. So first off, I will just not do really detailed skill lists or anything. I will just use the skills a few times, say what they do, say what their advantages are, and say where you need to use them. And afterwards I will just do a few combos and show you how to actually play Bladedancer in PvP. So let's get it started. First off, we have no Bob, stop hitting me, it hurts. We have the thunderclaps, which are pretty nice, and they're quite similar to the ones Slayer have. If you this skill starts off with 2 hits, and if you level it up more it will get to 3 and 4 hits. I'm not sure about a 5th hit, but I don't think there is. It is pretty good. It cannot be interrupted by normal attacks. Let's see if Bob just... No, Mr. Bob, do it. Mr. Bob, work with me. There you go. He used an attack. He tried to interrupt me, but it is not possible with normal attacks. I'm not sure about heavy attacks, but guess I'll just have to find it out when I'm playing against real people someday. For our second skill, we have a knock up skill. This skill also knocks people up from the ground, so if I just knock him onto the ground like that, I can just, if he doesn't roll over, stop rolling. Fucking Bob. Okay, I'll just... Okay, Bob. You want me to use attack speed, son? Really want to use me Time to abuse your shit. Oh my god. This is what's tedious about this class. You need to be able to have perfect... Oh my god, and now it's too fast. Need to show the viewers at home. No. There we go. Okay, that wasn't really perfect, but it's okay. So it knocks people up from the ground, and this, the next skill would do the same, and it is quite similar to triple kick of Slayer. Thing I'll use all the time. The moment I hit it, I'll just side shift and stop hitting it. You can use it in 2 ways of a combo. Bob, really need to focus now. Stop doing that. You can use it like this, but since the range is quite awkward, I just side shift into shift E grab. But you can also use it like this and use normal E grab. Now for our next skill, we have a huge AoE skill, and it is pretty decent. They buffed it up recently. If you level the skill up, it will do a pretty amount of damage, and it will knock people up higher into the sky, which can be advantageous, but I'm not sure whether it's good or bad, but I would level it. So for our next skill, one of the most OP skills of Bladedancer is a spin to win. Little addition to this, you will get red aura, so that means you have super buff. You can't be knocked up, knocked down, you can only be grabbed in this case. So people can't interrupt that shit. And now for the best skill in this whole game, I just like the looks overall. It looks so fucking fantastic. So 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to make Bob cry, and baby no don't hit me. Okay. So this skill also gives you an invisible frame, but it is in PvP it's really hard to land. I think of this skill more as a PvE skill. But yeah, if you land it in PvP, it is pretty fucking retarded. And it is really good in team death matches because there's people running, not watching, and you will able to hit it. So it's a fairly nice skill. So for our next skill, we have... I don't know. This skill should only be able for girls because it has those cat scratches. I will fuck you up like razors. So nice addition to the skill. It gives a bleed effect. It doesn't show because I don't have weapons equipped, but just believe me on this one. And the moment you level it up, your attack speed will also increase of the skill itself. Right around now it is level 11 and it has 27 attack speed. So it is pretty fast. For our next skill we have Sonic Boom, which also grants you blue aura. That means you won't be interrupted by anything other than another blue aura skill. It's quite strange. But this one goes through armor from time to time as well, because it just mashes through people and hits them outside of their guards as well. Let me see if I can just do that. Well, it doesn't really work that way, but I guess it does sometimes. It's really strange. For our next skill we have another dash, which is I don't know, you can aim it, but it doesn't have any sharp curves like the warrior dash or slayer dash, which you can just walk up to people. And this one is quite tedious because the aim is not that great. I honestly don't like this skill. It's just you're not able to combo afterwards. If you hit, you're not able to cancel it like other Slayer skills, like the curving dash from Slayer, which I've shown in another movie. So my opinion, it sucks. Let me see if I can interrupt it. I'm not sure. Not able to interrupt it with a side skill. Fuck you, Bob. Stop hitting me. Oh my god, I need to hit his ass. Do something. No. Can't interrupt it like that. No. I'm gonna get my ass beat by Bob. All on his guard. Stop it. No. Okay, so I'm not able to interrupt it, so this skill is by far the most useless skill in the game. In my opinion, you might like it. I don't. It's just nice to gain distance, I guess, and just not able to hit people. So for our next skill, one of the other most useless skills in this game is a trap. So what you've seen is I just place a node there and I activate it by using Shift R and B, and that'll be all. If people walk on it, it won't explode, so you need to manually detonate it. So let's see if I can put up as much traps as I want, because that would be funny as fuck. I know it can be done with mines on Sin, but no, Bob, stop hitting me. Creating minefield for you. Let me create you a minefield. Come on, Bob, I know you like it. Let's see how many mines. Die, Bob. Die. Okay, that was pretty good. Pretty good. So for our next skill we have a similar skill to Expert Bash of Warrior, and this does a fair amount of damage, but gives like more meters the more you level it. It grants a movement speed debuff, I think. Does it? Doesn't seem that way, although the description says it does. Really strange. So that's about it for the skills. Here we have an attack speed buff, and that pretty much says the same or anything. So let's move on to the passive skills. We have WF, we have back LMB, and we have back hold LMB. Just for one more try, we have forward F. One more time. Forward F, which is a nice skill to initiate with. So you hit someone and then you just cross over, just like that. Bob, just work with me for a while. Don't make me look all bad. So that's about it. Back F, no. SLMB hold. This skill also knocks people from the ground and gives you a invisible frame. And SLMB tap, so you need to just tap the skill instead of holding it. It will give you a fair amount of distance. Little side note to this skill, you're not able to combo afterwards. The only possibility is this, so it's back LMB into WF. So once again, back LMB WF, or you should be able to back LMB. Okay. So, back LMB into cat scratches, but it doesn't seem fast enough. Let me try it again. And there we go, cat scratches, and then you're not able to combo afterwards, so it's pretty meaningless. Let me see if I can fix that. So, back LMB, cat, okay, fuck that. Back LMB, cat scratch. Once again, back LMB, cat scratch, teleport. It's possible, I guess, but it's too iffy to use. Because if you hit someone in the air with cat scratches like this, there we go, cat scratch. Nope. There we go. Cat scratches. Please work with me now. Fuck you, Bob. Okay, using another skill. No, he's fucking up my game. Fuck you, Bob. Okay, need to time it properly. Need to show the viewers. So basically what it should be doing, if you hit the second time in the air with cat scratches, it is knocking the opponent so far away that you won't even see him, so you can kick him to the moon or whatever. No. Yeah, there we go, I got it. Oh my god, I'm so horrible at this game. So yeah, that's something you need to watch. So we had forward F, back hold. Okay, for another passive skill we have side flips. So it is either side or side right mouse button. You can also do back right mouse button, and or you can do normal right mouse button and you will shoot a beam. You can also hold this skill down and the beam gets bigger and travels further away, so it is, I don't know, you can use it. I don't like it personally, but a little note to this one: if you use the side dashes like this, you will be granted an invisible frame, so you won't be able to get hit. You can also cancel the dashes so you won't get a shot. So what I use is something like this: you use an invisible frame to jump up to people and use super armor skill to not get hit and basically stomp people down for an easy first hit, I guess. Just don't use it when people have their dash counter still up, because they can easily dash counter and you won't be able to chase up. Or well, you could chase up pretty much like that, but I wouldn't advise you. It's pretty tricky. So, what do we have left? Oh yeah, what makes Bladedancer much of a PvE character is the auras that you will be granted if you use similar skills. So, if I use, for example, I use auto attack. I use the third auto attack, and it granted me. Bob, now you really need to shut the fuck up. So I used another skill which grant me that huge green circle, and that gives me a buff. I won't call out any of the buffs, but they're worth maxing in PvE at least, because at the moment I honestly don't like using them in PvP. But let me just show you which skills have them. No, that's the wrong one. There we go, 1, 2, and 3, which grants the buff. 1, 2, 3 grants the buff, and we have 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3 is buff. 1, 2, 3, 4 is buff. So you have an automatic buff at the end as well. If you reach level 55, you will be granted like 2 more auto attacks, and it will also grant you a buff. But the most thing I like about this character is you can use a buff like this, and if people hit you, here's where you come in handy, bro. You can turn Super Saiyan and counter their skills like LMB plus RMB counter. So it's quite similar to this one, but this time you just shift right mouse button and you push people away by turning Super Saiyan, and they'll be like all afraid, like, oh my god, it's a Super Saiyan. So once again, the only ways to combo this shit is like that. So you need to be aware of that. If he blocks a skill, he won't do it now, but Bob, just use the blocking skill. No, that's not blocking, son. Use the shield. Use the shield. There we go. He used the shield, and I automatically used my thunderclaps, because they can't be interrupted by single normal skills. So that's one of the judgment calls you need to make in PvP, but it's pretty nice. So it is either People hit you, you cat scratch them, you chase them up and try to do whatever. I'm not fast enough now, but it is possible to do it like that. To be honest, only one cat scratch is enough to make people fall down on the ground, so never use the second because it will push people away and you won't be able to combo properly. So yeah, those are just simple and easy combos, but now for a little teaching how to play Bladedancer on a real good level. As I've shown you, you can just cancel the side skill into anything, so make sure to use that. It will fuck up your opponent not knowing what you're doing, and you just are more unpredictable. You can also use this to chase people down, so you can jump sideways, then turn back and just cat scratch, or use WF or use back F. I've even seen people use back LMB for a gainer. So you back LMB, you turn, and then you turn back. So back turn, and look at how much distance I can gain with that. Fuck you, Bob. So it's like back. Look at where I was standing. I was standing at Bob's place, so it could be used as a gainer. I'm not really fond of it, but it's a possibility, I guess. Also, we have this hidden mechanic on Q teleport. I haven't really said anything about it, but if you press Q, you will teleport, but you will have this short delay of using it. There's this hidden mechanic. If you auto attack then Q, you can just insta port like that, so it is actually pretty good. But make sure that after you've teleported, always use an auto attack into skill, because you're not able to do auto attack and then use a skill, because it takes like a gazillion years for actually doing a skill. So if you like do it like this, you just side flip, teleport. Fuck you, Bob, for being all amazing. So you side flip, and then you teleport, you auto attack, and then use a skill, something like that. You can also teleport ways through them, like that, to be on their backs. You can also use it like this, travel to the side and then use it. But Bob is just way too good. He doesn't get tricked by shit like that, stupid AI. But yeah, it's pretty good. So make sure that you use Q teleport, and the moment you release the skill, it will stop you from porting. If you use auto attack port, make sure you release both LMB and Q if you want to quit the cancel. So you need to release the key and then auto attack once again to just be able to attack afterwards. So if you use this in PvP, if you use this in a combo, you can just Q, cancel it, and then hit whatever. You can do the same with this, I guess, and then use them. Pretty fucked up combo. What else do I have to tell you guys? I think this basically covers everything. Wow, that's really far. Let's do it again. And then you can just wait. I have this awesome moment. And then you grab his ass, and then you stomp his ass, and then you kill his ass, and then you basically win. So I guess that covers about everything of this class. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned a thing or two about this class, and see you guys around at the OBT, man.